Welcome back everyone to Ys Chronicles 2. I am Markus and today we're going to complete the exploration of the Rustiny mine. Last time we got through these big Daedalus of three ways in these directions and we got back into giving the 3 books of Ys to the statues of the 6 priests. We only need 3 of them now to complete the set, and we are going to continue now the exploration, assuming we don't get freaking lost in this place. I am taking notes right now. Like, I took notes about where the hell I should go in this place, because this is my big issue with Ys II. I constantly get lost, and I feel that you can understand why while watching this footage. And now we finally got the first big new implementation from this game. Magic! As you can see, the bar down below, it's used to basically cast new magic, and all we have to do is just push the attack button and we are gonna shoot out stuff like we're in freaking radius. And ouch, that freaking hurt a lot. I'm looking up where I should go, and I'm also about to die. And of course I took the wrong freaking pathway. My god, yeah. This is basically the main reason why I do not enjoy Ys II as much as Ys I. I was gonna wait to get into this argument, but it feels like... nah. I'm gonna have to start early at this point. So yeah, basically they changed up a lot of stuff. I'm gonna assume because this Ys I was basically half of their adventure. When they got to Ys II, they realized, oh well, we have to basically try and create a whole new thing for us, which this adventure might end up being a bit too short. So right now we're gonna have to find a way to extend everything. And oh, we got to the boss room, but we are missing one sanctuary, so let's go back, because there was another route that we should have taken right here. Oh god, I've used another herb for mistake. Yeah, this is something that can happen to me. Oh, there we are. It feels so good to be in a linear room at times like these. I am Priest Gamma. It is good that you have come, warrior. As demons were born of the power of magic, they are pitiable creatures with no purpose in life other to fight and eventually to die. As it has ever been the case with all living beings, their existence is dictated by their appearance. However, if you speak with them, perhaps they would have more to say than expected. Yeah, this is a hint that we are gonna be actually able to talk to some of these monsters going down the line, which can lead to some amusing results. But we're gonna see the fruits of that later. And we have another sanctuary back there in front, right next to this. I am Priest Mesa. It is good that you have come, warrior. 700 years ago, Ys was transformed into a massive arc in the sky, in hopes of escaping the threat of the demons. At its summit sits Solomon's Shrine. To reach it, you must climb the wall of ice and cross the moat of lava. So yeah, the road to Solomon's Shrine. I am dreading reaching that place, honestly. But yeah, right now we are basically done, so I'm gonna do a bit of a grind before we are going to enter the boss room right here. I'm gonna reach level 14, so... And we are back, so now we're gonna enter this room and fight with the first boss of the game. And we're gonna show off something a little bit different for this adventure. Hey, hello Velagander, thanks for the... By God. Thanks for the introduction text, and I don't have to remember the name of these guys. So yeah, contrary to the first game, we are not blasting our face into the monsters anymore. This has become kind of a shooter. We hold our magic attack for as long as possible to charge, and then when the enemy opens up his weak point, we shoot him up with magic. This is a nice addition, honestly. As much as I suck at shooters, and I really think a game like this should kinda give me some sort of strafing option for a mechanic like this to exist, I feel this is a very nice addition to break the monotony of the adventure, of just going full on bump mode even against the bosses. So now let's continue on, and finally we have some open space to explore. Really, the hardest part about this mine is getting mixed up with all those roads that divide in 2, in 3, and 4, and ugh. And we got some Salsetta flowers over here. This is something that we're gonna need for Lilia's medicine. So now we have everything that we need to give back to Dr. Flare. So we could go back, but there are still a couple of things that we're gonna have to find down below here. And I really enjoy the fact that now this place is actually freaking open. It's still a very dark room that really disorients me a lot, but at least now I can freaking... I don't have to go around into 3 different rooms that all look the same and try to remember in which door I came from. This is nothing, by the way. It's still one of the simpler dungeons in this game. No, the simplest is gonna come next, but still, I get lost so easily in this place, and I guess they did it just to give this a little bit of extending time. And now we have new magic, the light magic. This is always active for us. It's basically this giant glowing ball that rolls around, and the reason we're gonna need to use this is because there are stones over here that basically shimmer when in contact with the light, and these shimmering lights basically tells us, hey, there's a hidden passage somewhere around here. As you can see here, they are glimmering. And if we go down here, we find a whole new room that really wasn't available before. This is something neat, honestly. It gives us a better use of the darkness than everything else that we see before. And we acquired the evil bell. Perfect. Now we have everything that we need in order to get out of this place. Let's save, in case I'm doing a mistake. So let's take the wig that we took before so we don't have to backtrack. And let's go back to Lance Village. And you can see, now we have a location select. Interesting. But before we go to Dr. Flare, I want to make a quick backtrack to the ruins of Mundoria. And here we are. I just realized it probably wasn't the best thing to do, but I already committed to the bit. Let's use the Maddock to blow up this wall, enter and open this little chest to finally get our bestiary potion. It took a long time to get it in this version of the game. But now we have our own little bestiary for those who actually want to complete it. I want, because honestly, there's no point in doing this for the sake of this video. So yeah, let's return to Dr. Flare. And we arrived back in Lance Village, so the hospital should be right around here. No, there it is. Let's enter and let's talk to Dr. Flair. I don't have to give you an herb. You did it, Adol. With the Salsada and the Rhoda fruit, I can finally mix the medicine Lila so desperately needs. You made it in plenty of time, too. She'll be just fine, I'm sure of it. We begin mixing the cure right away. Please, wait just a bit, will you? Well, just wait. Done. Please, take this to Banoa right away. Tell her to have Lilia drink it. And we got the medicine, so it's something important to do at the very least. This will completely cure Lila's illness. You know, I never grew tired of telling people good news like that. Quickly now, we have plenty of time, but there's no reason to dilly-dally. Get it over to Banoa ASAP. We have plenty of time, but she was about to die before. Honestly, this illness plot point seems kinda random. I'm sorry. Banoa, I have the medicine. Is that the medicine to cure my daughter's illness? Truly? Thank the goddesses. You have no idea what a hero you are to her, and to me as well. Truly, with this medicine, Lilia should live to see another day. Okay, so now we have given everything that we need. Let's take some rest so we can refill our life. And now we're gonna have some use with the evil bell. Remember that guy? Oh, Lilia? Adol. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have been eavesdropping. I had no idea my life was in danger. Did you really risk your life in the old Rastani mine just to save me? I didn't know. I'm truly touched, Adol. Thank you. Lilia. Mother. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. I have something for you. For Adol and Dr. Flair. Okay. Okay, let's re-enter. Benoit gave the medicine to Lilia. Seems like she's smelling it more than actually drinking it. Instantly, all the color returned to Lilia's face. Mother, Adol! What happened? I feel more alive than I've ever felt before. It's like I could run a marathon. Lilia, oh thank the goddesses. Thank you, Adol. And Dr. Flair, my daughter is alive. She's alive! It's not freaking Frankenstein, Benoit. Thank you so much, Adol. I knew the whole time, and I did wonder if I was actually going to die, if my long, happy life would be cut short. So I was trying to focus on the happiest thing I could. I figured if I were to die, why obsess over it? I mean, if I went around moping all the time, the only thing that would do is make my mother sad and make me feel guilty. Lilia. Thank you so much, Adol. I have a little something for you. Perhaps you might find a use for it. Take it with my blessing. And we got the return magic, yes! Supposedly that one has been imbued with the magic of Adol, the governing priest of Earth. It's bestowed Adol's protection upon my father's family for a generation. I can only hope it will do the same for you. And we also got a level up to boot. Now we're level 16, and yes, the return magic. This is basically a teleport. We don't have to buy a wing ever again, and this means that this game has near a lot of teleporting checkpoints that we can use. This is another thing that really makes it feel like this game is a lot more realized compared to its predecessor. Between that and the fact that we, as you can see, we are gaining a lot more levels compared to Ys I, which only put its maximum at level 10. This one is a lot more involved. And now, here we are. Hi, Gila. Hey, you. Aren't you that adventurer guy who was resting up over at Banoa's? You are! Perfect! Lately there have been seriously creepy noises coming from my basement. It's been going on for a while now and it's driving me crazy! Since you're an adventurer and adventurers explore things, well, I was kinda hoping... Would you mind checking my basement for demons? Yeah, let's investigate the basement. And now, remember what they told about the fact that we're hearing strange noises below? You may let yourself into my basement whenever you wish. All I ask in return is that you please figure out what's going on down there. Thanks much, adventurer. Well, thanks to you. Let's save. Basically, what we need to do is use the evil bell, which will attract demons. Let's play it, and as you can see, a new passage has been opened up against that wall. Let's equip back the herbs, and then monsters are now entering the basement of Gila's house. It seems endless, but it's not. It's just there are a lot of enemies. If you want, you can just stand here and run around in order to basically kill them all. I will do it because in this game you actually need experience, so... I think they realized when they remade this one that for half of the game you basically don't need to kill any enemy because you're max level, you're inside Darm Tower, so money is completely useless. So at that point, might as well give you a reason to actually kill all of the enemies in the game. I basically reloaded an old save file I had just to see how much... damn it. These guys are hitting like trucks. Thanks for the level up. I would need it. Just to do a test recording. I had one where I had just the entrance to the final boss, and I just beat the final boss again for shits and giggles. And after the final fight, I got like 3 level ups. I was like level 48 and I still got new levels. It's kind of insane when you think about it. Let's equip the apples. I mean, it's not much, but it is something. There we go. Now, the only issue I have with the magic is that you really have to stop and aim at times. But we're gonna get an item later that is gonna make this job a lot more easier for us. So for now, we're just not gonna worry about it. Oh my god. I hate the enemies, those freaking headless enemies. They still do way too much damage for me. I went on the wrong. Oh no, this one I think they only heal. Damn it! So I have taken this a bit of occasion to reload the save file before we left Rastini Mine to remember to basically let you know about an item that I forgot, just so that I don't have to backtrack later in order to show it to you. But it's basically right around here. There is this door that we can enter, and this shimmering rock, which is an iron ore. The iron ore is extremely important in this game because it's gonna be the method in which we're gonna gain a lot more money by selling it to the blacksmith back in Lance Village. So, right now, let's return back to Glia's basement and try to finish that area. The demons in his immediate surroundings were vanquished, but Adol sends more of them in the sanctuary beyond. So anyway, when the message appears, it means that we have eradicated all of the enemies in this basement. There were a lot of them. And this is the room where there's been a cave-in with Dr. Flare. So basically the entire village was built over the ruins of the Sanctuary of Toll. Adol's chaotic surroundings suddenly became calm and still. There was no further indication of the demonic presence. It seemed all of the demons had been eradicated. And we get another experience bonus on top of what we already got, so... And there is the Tomb of Fact over here. I am Priest Fact. Hear my words, you who have gathered the Book of Ys. It is good that you have come. The demon's strength grows daily, and soon the powers we've been granted will be no more. They still function by the grace and protection of the goddesses, but their time grows to a close, bit by bit. If the demons are not stopped, the reign of chaos and destruction shall expand and consume the world entire. But you, warrior, may yet bring peace. Solomon's shrine hides the source of all. Go there and put a hand to he who governs this evil. A relic exists, granted by the goddess, as its own a scroll of guidance. Each of the goddess' statues is blessed by their will and favor. Stand before them and read it, then the way shall be plain to see. First, find their graven image in Mundoria to receive their wisdom. For now, it's merely blank paper. But open it before the statues, and we'll be told what you must do. So yeah, we have the Scroll of Guidance, which by the name implies it's basically an item that guides us through all of the locations that we reach. Now the sealed door to Solomon's shrine shall be opened. A loud noise echoed from somewhere in the distance. So yeah, now our business in the Sanctuary of Toll has been done completely. Now we can basically leave Lance Village and make our way through the Ice Ridge of Noltia, but before we do that, we have to go through the blacksmith and sell that piece of iron that we got after reloading the save. I see you clear by the ends of the basement. Thank you so much, now I can have some peace and quiet again. And if you should ever need to come back, feel free. I'm in your debt, good sir. Your selfless, noble action I've not gone unnoticed. Yeah, sure, thanks. At least you've learned not to be an asshole. Now, the basement, the blacksmith should be right next to here. There it is. Let's go here and sell him the iron ore that we got. Welcome. I sell swords, shields, and armor. Fetch some iron ore, but yeah, whatever. We all... Huh! I haven't seen iron around here in a long time. I bet Laszlo could really use some of that iron for smiting. What do you say? Would you sell it to me? 3,000 gold. Yes, take the iron ore, please. Thanks, this is just what we need. Make some quality merchandise. Okay, so now we're given something. We can actually, given the iron ore, we can actually buy some new stuff, I feel. It should be the longsword is available. 1,000 gold. Thank you. And we should also buy the middle shield and the middle armor, if they are available. Yeah, got a small shield. 1,050. And the armor. No, we still have only the chainmail here. Yeah, whatever, let's do it what we have. Let's take the small shield and the long sword. I haven't been able to... Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna need to bring in some more iron ore in order to unlock a better armor. But yeah, we've done everything. Now all that's left is make our way back to the ruins of Mundoria and take the sealed door that will lead us to the next area. But then we're gonna do that in the next part of Ys II. I am Markus. Take care of yourself, have a very nice day, and we'll see each other in the next video.